In this video, I'm going to teach you why people miss the drop, why people often introduce their new track on the first beat of the drop, how to assure that you can even hit play on the drop, right? See, because here's the thing, sometimes there might be no beat leading up to it, which makes it kind of difficult. And I'm also going to see how many times I can say the word drop in this video, plus how you can set a loop on your incoming song and then exit that loop so everything always lines up perfectly. Let's do this. Firstly, the drop is the first beat of the chorus, and why people hit play on the drop is they're hoping that their new track's intro is the same length as the track's playing chorus, and that means when the chorus starts to finish, ideally their new track starts to kick in perfectly. Let me give you an example of that now.
Something, change it.
However, sometimes the intro and the chorus are different lengths, so this method doesn't always work coming in on the first beat of the drop, but I guess that's why people set cue points to always assure they play the best parts of each song, but that is another video. And if you are new and you want a really organized and fun to follow approach on how to DJ, I'm going to link in my free DJ mini course and my Club Ready DJ course in the description below, as that contains everything you need to know, practice and feel how to DJ and go from a position of knowing nothing to actually having the confidence to play live in front of your friends, and even how to get into the club scene and start getting shows. So I do apologize for the plug. I just love my baby, and I'm really proud of what my students are accomplishing. Anyway, from teaching thousands of people how to DJ, I see people often missing the first beat of the drop, and that can be disastrous, as it means the phrases in the track are not going to line up and your mix is going to sound really bad. So people miss it though. Like, why are they even missing the drop? Because quite often in the lead up to the drop, the beat may drop out entirely, usually to create some space before the chorus to make the drop even more effective. So a really cool way to assure that you never miss the drop, like hitting play on that first beat of the drop, is to actually loop like the first beats of the incoming track. And then instead of hitting play on the drop, you can bring up the volume and just exit the loop so the phrasing lines up. Now, it's a really, really powerful method. Now, first of all, if you are new to looping the incoming track, I suggest we just grab the first 8 beats of the song by simply selecting an 8-beat loop on your controller. Or if you've got club gear, it may actually require setting doing the loop using the manual in and out buttons. But here's the thing, right? Because you're setting it from the first beat of the song, it's not a matter of hitting play and the loop in at the same time. All you have to do is just hit play, count out 8 beats, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, close the loop, and there you go. Now, we can actually have that ready now, the loop done in advance, and if you've got your controller, you've probably got your 8-beat loop selected. or you can actually just do it on the fly where you actually plan to mix in. So we want to actually come in here, there, okay? So I want to hit play, but we're going to have the loop, and that's where we're going to exit the loop. So what happens is, let's pretend I've just mixed in this song, okay? And now I want to actually go and hit play on my new song on the drop there. As soon as I've got my new song mixed in, what I can do is I can go actually prepare this song and get the loop going. So let's say I'm mixing in here, it's there going. I can come in well before my mix point. I've got a lot of beat here to mix on, which is good. Okay, set the loop. Okay, now I beat match. Okay, done. Now, the advantage of coming in a lot earlier is sometimes in the breakdown, there might not be a lot of beat to beat match on. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be harder to beat match on that than earlier in the track when there's a lot of beat. So I've actually already beat matched. I've come in, it's ready to go. All I have to do now is actually release the loop when it gets to the drop here, you know? Like another video or another thing I could be doing is I could be coming in underneath, adding a bit more of a beat to the breakdown. I could be adding effects. I could be doing a lot, like looping the incoming song really does open up a lot of opportunities and a lot of possibilities. Again, I go into it all in my course, but still, I'm just kind of planting some ideas here. But for now, this is about releasing this loop once the phrases line up and once the drop comes up. Okay. So it's ready to go. I've produced my incoming song for my incoming track, and I'm just going to bring it up. I've got it there lined up. It's phrased, come in, and then once it's in, exit the loop. Now, I have done a video about on CDJ, sometimes the beats drift apart. I'll link it in now, but it's just like doing a little touch up. Cool, there we go. And now it's already in. That's the video. It's cool. Now all I have to do is just, you know, when I'm ready, just bring in my new song. Like just actually make my new song dominant using my EQ. I dive really into the EQ and like how to be the master of an EQ in my course, but whether to work up and down really depends on, you know, how punchy you want to be, how, you know, what parts of the song you're mixing, how you're mixing. Like in this case, maybe I'll work down a little bit, start peeling it back. Got to be careful though, so you don't want to mess too much with the chorus. See, there's personality there. I'd be careful there. I might want that personality on this song. Beautiful. Okay. See, I'd say that's the personality, but this one's about to kick. Oh no, let's keep it going. They kind of help each other, but I'd probably take this one out by the time this new one kicks in. Okay, and I could fade out here. Fade out with the volume even.
If you don't like something,
Okay, cool.
change it.
Looping the incoming track is such an unreal technique, as it's going to give you time to prepare your track well in advance, and all you have to do is release the loop when you're ready to start mixing in your new track. Now, this technique doesn't have to be limited to coming in on the first beat of the drop. Like, it's good doing that, but you could do it anywhere. Like, let's say where you'd normally hit play, you could actually then just release the loop, and it's just going to give you more time to mix in. Like, I loop in the incoming song a lot, and it's really, really good for songs that actually have really short intros, or if you want to tease in a certain part of the song. Anyway, I go way into this in my course, but anyway, hopefully that gets you started and gives you a lot to think about. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. I love teaching people how to DJ, and the community at Club Ready DJ School is amazing, and I'm so proud of what we're all doing together. So let's commit together to bring in 2025 with epic momentum. Anyway, I love all your support, love making these videos. Yeah, hopefully this has been helpful. Thank you.